right, I think we're live. How's everyone doing? This is Cosmic Boogeyman. Let's see, get everything up here and running. Let's see. Yes, yes. My chat's running. All right. How is everyone doing? So if you're just joining in, it's going to be exclamation point join to get a reading. And I'm pre-shuffled. All right. No, it's free. It's free. So yeah, just do exclamation point and join. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna let some of you guys queue up here first, and then I'll start off the readings here. So how you doing? How's everything going? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining. All right, let's see here. All right, just kidding around. Just kidding around. I love the name. I love the name. All right, let's see what we got here. Q. Let's refresh this. Are we in here? All right, just kidding around. All right, so I'm gonna do a 9 card read here. It's going to be a fast-paced read, but it's going to give you an idea of what you got coming up here. General reads. Let me see what you have. All right. Oh, we got some jumpers coming out. All right. So just kidding. If you haven't caught my other content, take a look at it when you're done here. All right. So there's the first one. Feeling confident. I'm going to do some mid-deck pulls. I use a double tarot deck only because it helps my intuition, and it's a built-in basically confirmation for both you and me. So what we're getting here immediately is this is your emotional perspective. From the divine down, this is basically how you're seeing it. You have two in the 2 cups. This would be like abundance. So you have 2 things you're guaranteed, and you're looking at 3 things you might be missing out on. 5 would be by May. Page of Pentacles is a messenger, a message coming in. You're focused on this message that you're looking at happiness, fast moving action. From 3D, from here, how you look at it. The three pyramids is a past life situation. Fast moving is what I was going to say, and this is just confirmation to that by August. Um, because I'm not seeing anything else here time wise, but 3D here now, how you sit. It could be a fire sign, but you're moving basically back into yourself. You're focused on you, who you are, what you're doing, but you're going to be using your own action to build on something that you've been looking at. Maybe you look at regret. This message coming into you, yeah, this is this is fast moving. Maybe this is a failed movement, failed something that you had going on. Maybe you're looking at a planned opportunity, planned growth. Yeah, this is a lot of self-reflection here. Maybe you have a lot of knowledge on something because I see the 8 here. This is also infinity. This is looking inward. Self-abundance is what I get. Uh, with the 6 of Cups here, what I'm looking for. Yeah, so if you're in Aries, that's what that would be. Um, so that's what I'm getting here for you. What I'm also picking up on is there's a love, there's a love situation or a self-imprisonment that you have going on, but the 8 is very prominent here. But I want to say that yeah, this is the Aries card. That is confirmation for Aries. But what are you looking at here? Why are you moving? Oh, heartbreak. You're focused on heartbreak? What's going on with your heartbreak? Yeah, this is communication. Maybe this communication breakdown. You going through a communication breakdown? Fighting with somebody? Maybe there's a fight, or maybe they're going through a fight with somebody. Maybe there's a love offer. Are you looking for a love offer? But by June, there's a new love offer coming in. I think at your where you sit ground zero, where the nuclear bomb went off, this situation is going to finally go. You're going to get over whatever this is by March. It hurts right now, I can tell you. But the divine's got your back. You definitely have the divine looking out for you. But you have to go through the pain to yeah, somebody did something. Yeah. Yeah, there's regret. So, just getting around, no joke. I can see you feel pain. Like you feel like somebody did something to you because you have this regret right here. This is your emotional perspective. This is how you see it. Uh there's an offer coming in. You're hitting boss mode by April. April into June. But this heartbreak's real. Like you'll be over it or whatever's going to happen is going to be by March. March, April, June. Look at March, April, June. The divine's got your back. This is a life lesson about something. It's not about you getting the money back, but you're focusing on the money, and that's not what you're supposed to be focusing on. This is a past life situation. All right. All right, let's see what else we got here. Best of luck on that. That sounds really rough. No joke. All right, I'm going to cue you up here. Alana, Diksha, Lala, and Sherry. All right, Alana, you're up first, and then we have Diksha, then Lala, then Sherry. So, honestly, focus on why you would go through this, why the universe would put you through a really tough, actually really shitty situation. Let's be honest, it sucks. But you definitely have this regret, and it's having you focus on this. It seems like three people or three things are going on. But by March, the number three is prominent there. Why that number three is prominent? It's basically dragging you to March. But you're going to boss up. You'll boss up. All right. Let's see here. Um, I can try to grab everyone. Okay. All right. So Alana, you're up first here. That says, looks at Miss Kauku. Kauku is just joining in here. All right. So Alana, this is you first. Emotional perspective. Emotional perspective. You're blocking. What are you blocking on? Wands, passion. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Just making straighten out my cards here a little bit for everybody. I feel like Alana wants these organized anyway. That's what I'm getting. Oh, look at this. How is that even popping out? Divine communication coming in here for you, Alana. What are you talking about? I think you're demanding a communication. You're blocking. You're holding out is what's actually happening. From your emotional perspective, you're saying, I'll wait. I'll wait. 3D, this is coming in. That's going to come in. You're waiting for this emotional communication. Why? Why are you waiting for this emotional communication? Because by February, this is going to come in. You're saying, I'll meet you halfway, but I'm not going to give up all that energy. Yeah, boss mode by March. The Empress. There's no joking around. You're not joking around. You're not joking around. Look at this. That's the lottery ticket. That's completion. That's pay me my money. And that, by the way, that is the Emperor, and that's the Emperor basically hanging out. The Emperor doesn't have to do anything because the Emperor's just saying, "Pay me." And then you can see the couple friends hanging out, two dogs, Empress. So the outcome of this is really good. Like that's a lot of money coming in. But I would say by October, you're going to start seeing dividends being paid. By March, this is kicking off. I think you have this fear that it's never going to happen, but in reality is in the 3D, you're seeing this positive push here. Let's focus on what you're not doing. You have this focus or this fear that it's going nowhere fast. But why is it going nowhere fast? Why is it going nowhere fast? What are we doing? What is that fear for? All right. So Alana, right? We have the white knight coming in, racing in, ground zero coming in, flipping the script. Boom, telling you you're getting something for nothing. This guy's coming in, or this person's coming in for you because they're coming in to take action on you. I think the divine's got your emotions covered. You're just not seeing it. You can't lose here. You feel like you've been out in the cold in the recent past, but that's changing. There's an indecision. You basically feel like you're stuck. Maybe you're at this locked in position, but you're not taking action because you don't feel like you can. But you have two aces. You got the dueling aces here. In your future, you're the one who has to take the action. This person's going to come in and say, I'm going to offer you my sword, my protection. I'm going to wrap you in my love cloak, as it would be. But they're coming in. They're basically going to offer you like, hey, I want to build a future with you, a complete future. Let's get the second, the third house. Let's build a future. Let's build communication styles. That's what I'm seeing here. So for Alana, you're getting the complete package, but you're not emotionally open up to this yet because I think you're still hurt from whatever this past is. You just have to get over this. You definitely have fear here, but you're gonna get over it quick. By March, this kicks off, and I think it's. I think you're not afraid to offer love. Like if someone says I need your help, you're like I got your back. I have your back. Don't be afraid to say I'm there. Like you're coming in. Um, let's see how's everyone doing. Thanks for joining me tonight. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you guys are feeling. But yeah, so I think you're doing well. I don't think there's a problem here. I think there's an indecision, but the decision is not going to be yours to make necessarily. They're coming in so fast, they're going to sweep you off your feet. Um, but you have a fear. But the the card I love most is this divine communication card. They're going to tell you what you need to hear, but you feel like you're going nowhere fast, and they're like, well, doesn't matter because I'm your divine match. It's almost like saying I'm your twin flame, but you won't know that until you commit to the communication. All right, what do we got here? Diksha, Lala, Sherry, Miss Kauku, Ritu. Thanks for joining me, guys. I just decided to hop on for a little bit tonight, just to get warmed up for Wednesday. I haven't been on for a little bit. I was sick, so I wanted to kind of get jumped in. All right, here we go. Diksha, your cards are jumping, so I'm just going to take this one. All right. We have marriage in reverse, but this is actually divine communication. This is the divine coming down. This is your 3D perspective. Maybe this is communication. This is commitment. By April, this is happening. I would say they're looking for this commitment, long-term commitment from the divine, saying, hey, look at this. Happiness is there if you want to commit to it. It's the path you choose, not the path you feel you are deserving to. So it's a path that you're going to go down. If you go and say, hey, well, that will make me happy, that doesn't make me happy, but I'll go down it because I think others want me to, that's not the right choice. Go down the path that makes you happy. Commit to that one. It's about indecision. This is a mid-deck pull, guys. I'm just telling you. I'm not pulling top or bottom. I'm not doing that. I'm just pulling from the middle of my deck here. So what I'm getting from this is you have to make a decision. From your logic, when you're offered a choice, and if it's a partner, if it's a job, if it's money, you're making a choice based off of your happiness. Your intuition's telling you make that choice. Same thing, mid-deck pull. You guys can roll that tape back and look at it. Same thing. By March. Go Empress mode. Go with that feminine. Trust your own instincts. You have to follow your instincts. What's going to make you happy? If you ever heard of grounding, follow that principle. The earth, the trees, everything talks to you if you just listen. The universe talks to us all the time. Why do we think we see numerology? Why do you think you see the magic numbers? It's not crazy. It's not insane. We get those numbers, we connect to the universe in our own way. The universe will talk to you and it'll guide you constantly. But if you're out of alignment, case in point, 2, 3, 4, but if you're out of alignment, you're not going to see it. You have to find it. Once again, 4. This is heart, mind, soul center. This is online. If you're looking for your answers when you're not supposed to be online, you can see them. This is the divine communication card. If you're not looking for it when you're not, or you're not supposed to be looking for it, how are you going to find that answer? Are you communicating or are you indecisive? So this could be the communication you're looking for if you're looking for the right communication. This sometimes could be the Pisces card. This could be, sometimes be like the miscommunication card. But this isn't a good or a bad thing. This is just a communication that comes in from the gray area. This is a deep communication. This is a happy communication. But this is a communication that's about style, about grace, about bringing in new opportunity. This is the one you've been waiting for. You've been waiting to receive it. You can actually see you've been waiting to receive this communication. You're growing this communication from the divine. This is something you're building into your existence. This is an eternal communication. So if you're asking about a new communication, if you're asking about a new connection, it's there. You can clearly see it's there. And on top of that, it's the divine communication. You're building it. You're building your indecision and you're making a commitment to yourself, to others. You're saying based on marriage, long-term commitment, you're saying this is what I'm looking for. It might be a miscommunication, but yeah. But yeah, that's there. But you look at this. At your root chakra, you want this person to be someone who can complete you on the other side. You want this person to be someone who's over heartbreak, who's not bringing in their shame, their pain into your life. They're a manifestation. So Diksha, what I see for you is this person's a manifestation. They're trying to come in with their own past life agenda. They're coming in with their stuff together. They want to come in with their ability to grow their lifetime. They want to grow their ability to send out messages beyond this lifetime. They want to grow their ability to say, "Hey, I know you. I know you. You're a life lesson to me." This is not just a short-term. How do I say this? A short-term. What do I say? Like situation even, or a short-term undying love. This is a forever love. That's what I get from this. Like that's what's happening through this relationship, and I really embrace this what I'm seeing. So the past connection is definitely coming up here because you see this. That's the three pyramids, and it's overcoming this heartbreak that you may have gone through. But when you're going into Empress mode and you have this indecision, but it's being overcome by this deep communication, and you're growing the lifetime communication into a life lesson. It's being manifested. That's what I'm saying. You're manifesting it. It's something you're saying, I want this, so give it to me. But remember the balance. That's all I can tell you. Remember the balance. But you're hammering it. You're hammering it home. All right, let's see here. All right, Diksha, very good. I love that. It's a good read. Really good. All right, Lala. Let's see. It's Lala. Then we have. See, I'll cue all you guys up here. All right, we have Lala, Sherry, Miss Kauku, Ritu, Langland, Mia, Bruni, and Miss Rack. All right, let me go through these here for you guys. All right, thanks for joining me. If you guys haven't liked the channel yet, please do. If you haven't subscribed, also please do. I'm only gonna be on for a little bit tonight. I'll be back Wednesday for a longer session. I'm usually on for a couple hours on Wednesdays, but I'm gonna be on here for probably about an hour tonight. But anyway, let me get going here. Lala, you're up. How's everyone doing? Make some noise in the channel. Let me know how you guys are feeling. All right, Lala. Ooh, got some movement. 7 by July. Maybe you're getting a new vehicle. That's a possibility. That's a strong possibility. But you could be having some movement, maybe a new job. But we're having this slowdown in finances. Maybe you're changing locations or you're looking to gain finances by October. You're looking to repivot your information to gain this money. So usually what I see for this is I see an extra house coming in and maybe you're looking to move to another house by October. And this could be an upgrade by the cost of it. And that could be what's slowing you down too. This could be because I'm not seeing an immediate thing about love, but I pulled this out and then there is the divine communication card. This is a third read in a row. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. So we're definitely pulling some good energy in here tonight. All right. So let's keep going. So that's in alignment. So this would tell me that's maybe having some kind of stalled out communication that's going to go into effect shortly in February. That actually could be what's going on. Maybe there was a miscommunication going on with the partner here. Let's see what's going on. Maybe there was a miscommunication. Maybe there was something sneaky, and that sneakiness is going away. That's what's actually happening. Or July, we have to be careful. Maybe that's what's going to happen in July because we have 7 and 7. In July, there's something that's going to be sneaky. There's going to be a flashpoint of sneakiness with this new partner that you're going to be connecting to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. hmm Because I'm seeing here there's a self imprisonment. Maybe you're worried about connecting to someone new. And with that connection, you're going to have to blow that away because that's that your relationship is really going well. It's just you have this self imprisonment mode and you believe the worst sometimes and you get in your own head. What I'm not seeing, and I'm glad I'm not seeing, is like the Nine of Swords. Yeah, see, look at this. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Let's fix these cards for you guys. Look at this. It's a mid deck pull. Yeah, so look at this. So ground zero, when the nuclear bomb goes off, where everything's said and done, where we hit final line of the book, boom, you have a wheel of fortune going off. The end of the story is you have a wheel of fortune. There's probably an Aquarius at the end of the story. There's an Aquarius playing out here. There's Aquarius coming in. That's what you're not seeing, or there's Aquarius hidden in the story. Or there's a star. Maybe you're the star, and that's probably what's going on, and you're just not aware of it yet. This could also be a Gemini with the twins here. That could be a Gemini, could be an Earth sign. But you're out in the cold right now. You're not seeing what's happening. That's where the sneakiness is. But like I said, this is more likely going to happen in July. There's going to be a flashpoint, maybe May into July, a flashpoint of some problems where the universe is going to test you with this new partner, new person that's coming up. And don't let the universe win. The universe is going to test you. The wave goes up and goes down. Let the universe go fuck itself. Because you have this Wheel of Fortune kicking off in October, which is basically your celebration. And you have it here too. So I'm telling you, when you connect with this new partner, celebrate. Remember, you're celebrating in October, but you have problems in July. So you can't celebrate in October if you have problems in July. I really like this read. I very much do. But the universe wants to test you, and if you can't get tested, you can't prove anything. All right. How's everyone doing? How's everyone going? Let's see what's going on here. It's not remain optimistic. You already have it. You have exactly this. You have this divine communication coming in. It's coming in February, like within a week or two. Um, I think you're attracting this energy is what's going on here, Lala. I love it. So Mishrak, it's not a cue that I'm doing. You guys, the cue that you guys see is not correct. So when you guys get that cue, it's basically a secondary cue. It's kind of like it's like how do I say it? So on my end, the queue that they throw you into, it's basically a pending users. It's like maybe you might make it, and then I have what's called queued users on my end, Miss Rack, if that helps you. All right, guys. So I have Sherry, I have Miss Kauku, Ritu, Langlin, Mia, and then Bruni. And then let's see who else. Let's see who is after Bruni. Then Mishrak, and then Sun. All right, there we go. All right, let's see here, Sherry. Sherry, and then Miss Kauku. You guys are up. All right, thanks for hanging in there, guys. Oh my God, look at this, Sherry. What do you got? Secrets everywhere. You're hiding your burdens. You're hiding your burdens. You're not talking about it. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. These are some tower moments. You're good at navigating them, though. I bet you people come to you and say, "Hey, I got some issues. I got a problem." You're like, "Let me talk to you." Yeah, yeah, I got it. Like you have a team of people that know when things go bad. And that's what makes you good. Is unfortunately you know how to deal with problems because your intuition is tapped in because you know how to talk to your guides and you're like the lifesaver. Maybe you have fire in your chart, but you definitely have past life stuff coming in here, and I think you're very connected because you can come in and you're the savior and you like it, you feel it. But in reality, I think what it is, it's a masculine past life deepness that you can connect to, that you have this stability that helps you connect and save to others. When people's worlds start crushing or have chaos, you can take it on and say, let me correct it. Yeah. But I think what's happening in the near future is you're connecting on an emotional level. There's something the universe is hiding from you because from your emotional perspective, you can't see the happiness that's actually coming in. You're connecting to someone, Sherry. There's someone coming in that's going to basically help you alleviate burdens because you've been helping others. I really love this. I love this because there's been tower moments that you've helped others with, and now you're going to get rewarded because you've been so helpful to others. See, there's your new opportunity coming right in. I can't make it up. Yeah, see, it feels like you've been breadcrumbed. That's all. That's all that's been happening. But your reward is coming in fast and quick. All right, let's see. How are we doing here? All right. All right, so let's see. How are you doing? I get some more people. I'm just gonna queue up in here. But yeah, that's pretty amazing. That's actually really amazing. It's like you're imagine having that moniker as being like a really helpful person, but like when stuff gets really bad, unfortunately you know how to deal with bad things. And it's not like, yeah, see, look, you're the kind of person who's like, hey, what happens when your cell phone can't get paid? How do you get turned back on? Oh, I know to call this person. And it's kind of like a nice thing because you're the go-to to help people get things fixed. It's a really nice thing because you're a kind of person that helps them recover mental stability. All right, Miss Gauku, how are we doing here? Then we got Redo, then we got Langland, Mia, Bruni, Mishrik. And then I just queued up a couple more. I have Sun, Stefani, Sarah Bell. All right, and I closed the queue for a little while just to get me caught up here. All right, Miss Kauku, how are we doing? Let's go with a general read here. We're working on something, but it looks like you're working and maybe sending some money out from your 3D perspective. Maybe you're partying too much, or you're working with a group of people celebrating. But definitely seems like you're fighting with something, or you're holding back from somebody. There's a lot of blue here. That blue does not make me feel good. But the gray area is like you're working on something, building up a wall of finances. Um, there's passion here. Let me keep pulling here for a second, Miss Kauku. Let me see. What do we got here? Passion. Divine's got your back. Looking very deep into something. There's that Aquarius again. But that's a star. That's you. Past life at your root. Ah, wow. All right. Message coming in. You're sending a message out. Maybe your unfortune or your misfortune is driving you to work harder at something right now. Maybe you're focused on building something, creating something bigger. That's what's going on. Yeah, you're building your future, focusing on your future, on yourself. Your past life is becoming a focus to you. You're focused on getting to that next step, but you're becoming deeper going into the next stages of your life. You want justice, I think, for the past and what's gone on. Maybe you're focusing on ignoring the things that don't make you happy, but you're working on something. You're definitely working. So, yeah, see, here's the divine communication. I think you're ignoring the things that don't make you happy. You're letting go of the past and focusing on the future. Yeah, I'm actually, this is interesting. If you're asking about what this person wants from you, this person, if you're connecting to someone, they want you to focus on your best energy. You have to basically race to the top of the hill, is what I get. You have to look deeper in yourself, become the best version of yourself, become the best spiritual version of yourself. Because this person's going to become the best version of themselves. That's exactly what's going to happen, but they want you to become the empress. Like, that's what it is. Because they expect you to be a deep communicator. That's exactly what it is. You cannot let up. Don't ever assume you have them. Ever. Keep focusing on being the better version of yourself. Make it a game. Make it a game for yourself. What's something else you can focus on? Keep going. That's all. And you're not doing anything to make it hard. It shouldn't be difficult. It should never feel uncomfortable. It should feel amazing every time. All right. Let's see how we doing. All right, Rita, you're up, and then we have Langland, Mia, Bruni, Mishrik, Son, Stefani, Sarah. Yeah, we're growing here. We're growing. All right, if you guys haven't subscribed, please do. Please like the channel. Make some noise in the comments. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know if you like the channel. Let me know if you don't like the channel. Here we go. Get a jumper. Ritu, how you doing? Got some movement. The Knight of Swords, 3D, 3D perspective. Are you moving out? You heading out? You looking to explore? Maybe you're juggling. You were juggling. You're juggling money, juggling a perspective. Maybe you're juggling something with another person. But I only see one person here. I see one here, one here. So maybe you're focusing on you. Maybe you're not. This is not about. Yeah, there's a lot of movement. That's the only night in movement, just so you know. And then we're talking about the chariot, also in movement. So maybe in 3D you're not moving yet, but you're ready. You're ready to pounce. This could be about an actual vehicle buying something, but I'm not getting that. This is action. This is like with words, like saying, I'm done. Because you have infinity here, means life lessons. Page of Pentacles is also about a message, but a happy message. So you're looking for a happy message possibly to come in for you. Is that what you're looking for? Is that what you're hoping on? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Let's keep going. Indecision. Maybe this partner of yours, maybe this person you're connecting to hasn't made a decision. Maybe you're feeling left out. Maybe you're feeling disconnected. Maybe there is a part of you that feels like you're being left hanging and it's getting you angry. You're getting you're like, maybe you're saying, well, if I'm left waiting too much longer, I will take action, but it won't be the action you want me to take. But deep down, you're happy. This person leaves you happy. But there's a clouded part to this that makes you unhappy, but they're always on your mind. What is this person doing? Heart, mind, soul center. There's a This is one of those things with your emotions, it's getting you very cold. Cold to them, but they have like four things that make you memory, like give you a deep memory to them. This is one of those memories, but it's not good. Um, there's a star here. Again, what is it with the star? Are they in Aquarius? Because this typically is the Aquarius card, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but doesn't always have to be. But I'm telling you, there's definitely something here, divine communication. I think that's what this would be. Is like you would be formally cutting off communication. I think by July, starting February, you'd say if this there's like a 5 month window that you'd start to say I'm done. The decision clock would start in February. You'd say I'm going to start to make this decision permanently if this person doesn't make a decision. And you feel like they're looking elsewhere, not even at somebody else, but elsewhere because they're being indecisive. I think if you ignore this person, because these two roll together, just so you know, in my personal reads, the way I read, the King of Wands is the Emperor. It's just an older version of it, but they haven't hit that maturity level. They're not emotionally mature yet, and you want them to be where they are, but they're not. So that's why they're not in alignment with you. And you want them to be emotionally mature, and they're not there yet. They're just not there yet. So, reader, that's why you're not having luck with this person because they are not emotionally mature, and you want them to be. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're just not emotionally mature. He gives you comfort, but he's not going to be that emotionally mature person who's going to reach out to you and say, I got your back. I want to hold your hand. Let me rub your feet. Let me rub your back. I know something's wrong. You're there, but see, the current place is not with them. He's basically a young boy still. See, he's going to leave you hanging. He's going to be there soon enough. If you just want to be patient, he'll be there. He just hasn't made it to that place with you yet. That's all. He's just too busy being happy. He's being an immature person. That's all. So if you want to sacrifice him and say, I want somebody else, that could be 12,000 times worse. But he'll eventually get there, I promise you. He'll be an emperor someday. But you're there. Like, I'm telling you, you're a star. And like I'm telling you, the divine communication's there. You just have to wait. You'll see glimpses of it by March. You'll see really good signs of it. Just ignore him. Ignore him and focus on you. That's what you got to do. And you'll see. He'll say, whoa, what's going on? Why do I have to put so much more effort in? And you'll say, because you're an emotionally mature person and I don't have to focus on you. All right, Langland, how you doing? They'll get Mia, and then we get Bruni, Mishrik, Son, Stephanie, and then Sarah Bell. How you guys doing? All right, I closed the queue for just a little bit so I can get myself caught up. The queue blew up very fast tonight. Very fast. This wasn't even a scheduled night. All right, Langland, here we go. Page of Swords. Typically that's the explorer. That's it. That's a messenger. That's the one who's sending out a message. This is a protective message. This would be an intelligent message. That's an air sign. A lot on their mind. They made it far on their own. They don't need anybody. They don't need anybody. But this could be a sexual lust. This could be greed. This could be something going on with another person. This could be something happening where there's a person walking away from this, walking away from a bad situation. Uh, Especially when we're looking at the emotional perspective, they turn their back on this. Especially now when we're looking at the 3D and how you're seeing this. This was an unsafe, unhealthy situation. I would definitely give you that. You're going to realize it more into May. You'll take that and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe I was still dealing with that." Look at the fighting. Right now, you can feel it. You realize some of the fighting that you've been going through isn't healthy, and that's why you carry the sword that you carry. You've got a lot of strength from the situation. The universe has taught you something, saying this is why you were in that situation. This is why you felt what you felt. When you get older, that sword that you're going to carry, the ability to fight on, to battle on, to be so quick-witted with certain things is going to help you. But you're going to be able to put that sword down, put that ability to fight down, but you'll be able to pick the sword up again. You'll be able to kind of learn. I know you want to learn about love and healthiness, but you are happy. Walking away from this has taught you strength and happiness. Like, that's what's amazing. It's taught you a new communication style. You get what you want because you ask for it. But you have to walk away from something unhealthy, toxic, that is teaching you something brand new. That you're lucky. You feel like you're not the one maybe out of this situation, but not being the winner of this unhealthy situation is actually a very good thing. I think that's what's actually gone on. I think maybe you're learning that maybe this unhealthy situation isn't healthy for you. So I think I'm going to go with maybe, just maybe, Langland, you're walking away from a bad situation, or maybe there's an unhealthy situation that you had to walk away from to get into a more healthy situation. Because the ground zero is by August, by July, by August, you have the situation that you have this ability to kind of grow from. But the Wheel of Fortune popping here tells me that you're walking into a better, more healthy lifestyle. All right, how's everyone doing here, guys? How you all doing? All right, let's see. Let's check my queue. Let's see. All right, Mia. Then we have Bruni, Mishrek, Sun, Stefani, Sarah. All right, a slide going down. Is that what this is? Because this energy is always unique. There we go. Are you looking for that dark horse candidate? You know. All right, here we go. Because I love these guys, especially the Knight of Pentacles. They used to be pages. They know how to send their messages. But they don't just send a text, they send flowers with a card. That's kind of who this person is, just so you understand. This person, when they plant their pentacle, they do it long term. They don't date for a week, they date for years. See? Look what I'm talking about. This is that $1 million scratch ticket. This is that, like, hey, you found the one. This person's permanent. So you found a person that's long term, and you can kind of turn your back to that idea of being unhappy. So I want to pull on that other card here too, because I'm curious to see. Yeah, this is past life. Maybe you actually reached out to your past lives and said, "I want to send a message to your past lives to get a brand new start." I think this is any which way. You're closing off any bad energy. Yeah, look at this. See that? Look at this. You're sending messages both through passion and through manifestations. You're sending this saying, I need to learn about myself in a really deep way. Look at that. Wow, this is amazing energy. Wow, I really wish I had this read. Holy cow. Yeah, you're very fulfilled. You have a lot of energy, a lot of fulfillment in your energy. What I like about this is you're looking deep into like the offer saying, what does this mean for me going forward? What does that mean going like if I have Like if I say I have a soul, what does that mean? If I want to say I want to look at myself in a deeper perspective. If I want to say my heart, mind, and soul center. If I want to say I want to focus on my heart chakra, does this partner understand what that means? Well, they're gonna meet me halfway. Yeah, see, they're gonna celebrate with you with this journey. That's what this person's gonna do. So Mia, this person's gonna meet you not only halfway but all the way. They're gonna experience life with you. I really like this. I love this partner. This partner you're going to connect with if you haven't already connected with them, and I feel like you actually have because there's no time on here. There's no actual time. Like this has come in already. And I think it spreads out. If you haven't met them, let me pull on here because I would always pull for, especially when I have a page and I have this pentacle. You must be feeling emotionally good. You must be. Yeah, so you must have met a fire sign of some sort because you have this coming in here, and they must have fire in their chart. Either their rising, their moon sign, their sun sign. They have to. They have to have it somewhere in that chart because there's divine communication coming in at some point. Because these twos, like I had said before, they are former pages. So this person understands communication. Yeah. You're closing out cycles, but you're doing very well because you're focusing on you when you do that. Mia, you're doing very, very well. Keep doing what you're doing. Honestly, the universe is like high-fiving you. This is an amazing read. This is the best read I've had in the last couple days. No joke. All right, Bruni, you're up. You still with me? How's everyone doing? We got Mishrik, then we have Sun, Stefani, Sarah Bell. Um, and then I could probably reopen the queue for a couple more. So he's a Leo rising, you said? That's interesting. That's so interesting. Because you have fire in here. Maybe there's a fire sign coming in for you. Hey, Bruni, how are you? Yeah, so Mia, be on the lookout for a fire sign, like a definitely fire sign for the sun. Like that's what I would tell you. No joke. That's what I would say, because the and they have past life connection to you. That's what you're gonna start with. Like say, hey, do you believe in past life connections? And they won't be like, yeah, that's weird. They'll be like, oh yeah, yeah. Why? Talk about it. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm an Aries. And then you'll be like, let's talk some more. Let's get coffee. Yeah, that's exactly it. So, Rory, give me a few minutes. I'm just trying to catch my queue up. I'm going to read Bruni right now, and then I will reopen the queue for about 5 more people. So, if you hang in there a few minutes, Aurora, I'll reopen the queue and you can join in. But I'll be back Wednesday night at 7. All right, let's see here. All right, Bruni, we ready? You nervous? All right, here we go. Mid deck pull. All right, so this is the masculine manifester. So this does not necessarily mean it's a man, does not necessarily mean it's a woman. It just means that the masculine manifester means from top down, the universe is saying manifesting. This is about growth, growing something from the top down. This means happiness. This also means about having money. Pentacles is earth sign. But let's keep going here for a second. Maybe being out in the cold, you're trying to get out of that mindset. How do you get out of that mindset? Two people, particularly. By May, the obviously we're feeling the cold now, but I would say by May, you might actually have something kicking off here. But the Earth sign here could be you, could be somebody else, but you're fighting something, and obviously we have 5 again. But I'm gonna say by May you're gonna be in this challenge where you're gonna feel like you have to challenge and build money, get money where money isn't. All right, Bruni. But this is you. This is definitely you. I don't know if you're a water sign or not, but I'm getting the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is definitely prevalent here. A deep thinker, deep connector. Um, but there's definitely something coming in here where there's a connection between the masculine manifester and the deep thinker. Um, but I'm going to pull here for your center in just a second. I'm curious to see what this is. You're getting justice because I'm seeing there's a connection coming in here that's leading in from this manifestation or this growth of manifestation. Are you trying to manifest celebrations or overcoming this out in the cold fighting? Yeah, the divine's got your back, Bruni. That's what it is. Yeah, so the water sign could be showing up here too then. Um, so if you're an Aquarius, let's keep pulling here for a second. Are you going through a tower moment though? Let's see, because that's ground zero. That's like you're going through something important. Typically it's you and somebody else. Like I said, there's two people here, two people here. The tower would be a major event, being something that's causing, especially for ground zero. This is the whole read falling apart for you. That's what that would be. Let me pull here, but the strength being built up from you and this other person, like you and this male or masculine manifester. There's justice for you and this other person, strength, protecting you from being out in the cold. Yeah, from being burdened. It's amazing. It's like this cup of love, this divine cup of love. You're being protected by angels from this whole thing crumbling. Yeah, see, I think that's you. That you're the working one. And let me see who this masculine manifester is. They're the ones that have actually gone. They moved on. They're not here. Yeah, see, they moved on. Look it. I don't make this up. You guys saw me pull this. So this is someone that's moved on that's got your back. So I don't know who that is, Bruni, but someone's moved on and got your back. And they're helping manifest from basically the other side. They're basically creating new starts for you. There's a brand new beginning coming in, is what I got for you, Bruni. I don't normally pick that up. That's what's making you happy. You just don't see it. But by September, there's a brand new beginning for you. A tower moment's not a bad thing. Yeah, let me pop back on Wednesday if you can at 7 p.m. Eastern. I want to read for you again. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Um, all right, let me see here. Guys, so I know some of you are trying to join back in. I'm just catching up. I have 4 people in the queue, so I haven't opened the queue yet. So give me a few minutes to catch up, and then I'll open the queue up for 5 more. All right. So you guys want to hang in there? I will definitely open the queue. Thanks for joining in, hanging in there, sharing your energy. How's everyone doing? So Mishrak, you're up. Sun, then Stefani, then Sarah Bell. So how you guys doing? Mishrak, you still with me? You still hanging in there? All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah, Bruni, definitely check back in with me Wednesday. That's pretty crazy. I very rarely do that, but I'll sometimes pick up on energy from the other side coming through on a read. But that's super, really powerful stuff. That means someone's coming through like a father figure or something that's protecting you from the other side and boosting your energy here, like shielding you. That's what I'm getting. All right, Mr. Rack, here we go. General. All right. Um, I was actually telling one of my kids tonight about like I can do medium stuff. I actually do, but I just don't get into it. I don't talk about it. It's just like I used to do it a lot, and I had gotten into it like to the point where I was like kind of told by passed on loved ones, and they were like, "You have to live. You have to live your life here. Like you have to live your life here." And I'm like, "All right." And I picked up the tarot a lot more at that point, but it was crazy. Like I could ask pretty much any question and get answers. Um, but it was fun. It was fun. All right, Miss Rack, here we go. Just getting the more vibration into the cards here. All right. So Miss Rack, you got some good cards here. Yeah, look at this. You see the yellow? And even with that in that position's a really good card. Yeah, look at see that's an offer of love. That's like it's not a bad read. Yeah, see someone's coming in for you. This here is like the divine saying, "Hey, hold out for your best offer." So you're celebrating something by March. You are manifesting something into 3D. This is the 3D position. This is like you're waiting at the train station. Where is it? You're holding out saying, message is coming in. You can actually see it pulling up. You realize being weak is strength in another form. I love this in this position. This is the King of Cups. This is like being vulnerable gives you strength. You can't get strength from any other position. Like you really can't. When you overpower someone, They hate you. They absolutely hate you. You cannot get power from overpowering someone. They will want to beat you up later on. But when you're vulnerable with someone, you say, "Hey, look, I love you, I care about you, and I just want to see you be the best version of yourself." People love that. They want it. They know you're being vulnerable. That's when you get that commitment. They say, "Wow." They say, "You're being vulnerable with me." Anyone that takes advantage of that is just an asshole. So there's people who are going to come in and actually support you in your journey. And that's where they lose that greed or that lust against you. And that's where that weakness is basically self-feeds. So, Mr. Rick, what I'm getting from you is you're getting a brand new beginning coming in by March. You're learning that you have to basically be a new version of yourself. You have to raise your vibration, find a new opportunity where you can become a better version of yourself. Like how can you connect to another side of yourself to be like I don't want to say deeper because that's not fair, but how do you become more connected to your inner voice? That's what I'm getting here. If you want to connect to your inner voice, you have to do that with the ability and the understanding that you have to be vulnerable, not just to others but to yourself. Does that make sense? And when you do that, others will come to you and realize that you are a genuine, safe person. That's all. So, Mishrak, you got to be safe and genuine to yourself too. And if you're trying to connect to a new partner, to a new friend, to a new job, that will basically connect you. Anyone that anyone that you want in your inner circle has to be in that same vibration. So let them be there. All right, let's see here, guys. I'm going to open the queue for just 5 more, and then I'm going to close it for the night. All right, let's see here. All right, queue's back open for a couple more people, and I'm going to read Sun, Stefani, Sarah Bell. You guys still with me? And then I'll be back on Wednesday night. All right, let's see here. All right, so we got Sabrina. Yeah, it's exclamation point join, just as a reminder. And I got to fix that message here. It seems like it's kicking off to another, we drop into another line. It says like, I'm sure you guys are seeing that too. It's posting like it's like you with a period at the end of it. It's like so annoying. All right, so I'm just gonna grab you guys from the queue because I'm sure we're gonna get everybody in here. All right, so you guys don't need to read queue up. Sabrina, I just watched. You don't have to queue up twice. Just stay on. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna start reading here in a second. I know some of you guys have been waiting for a few minutes. All right. Okay, Son, you're up here. How you doing? Stefani, Sarah Bell, Sabrina, Jennifer, 34 Cushy. I don't know why I love that name. Son, I know we know I love that name. All right. That's how you guys doing. Please like the channel. Please make some comments. Subscribe if you haven't. I think most of you guys have already. You guys have pretty much regulated me at this point. All right. I still appreciate you. Trust me. All right, Son, here we go. What is this, passion? Did we get this before for you? Seems like it would have. Look at this. This is mid-deck pulls. Son, you have some great energy. We talked about this. Look at this. You're already in vulnerable position. You are. And look at, and I have to fix your cards. We already know that. Queen of Manifestations. That's really what this is. So that's a masculine manifester. That's what that is. Um, maybe you're not moving on to bigger and better, but I think you're basically kind of taking an introspective look. But at this point, this would be your emotional perspective. This is you offering passion from an emotional perspective level, saying like I have this passion to offer, and I know I'm a passionate person. I'm a manifester. And a logical perspective, son, you know you can manifest. You can help other people, so you're going to do it. I'm not going to block it. Why would I block it? You don't necessarily like to offer it to yourself because you feel like it's selfish, but you'll make it help other people, and you'll commit to other people if it helps them. I think that's what I'm seeing here is a lot of that. You're not in self-imprisonment mode, you're just willing to help other people first. That's what it is. You don't hesitate to help others. Yeah, this is so crazy. I think that's where most of your life lessons are, is you're helping other people. Let me see here. What is this life lesson here? What is this about? Because I want to see. Yeah, I think you are helping people stay away from like darkness and get over heartbreak. That's exactly what you're doing. Um, you draw people away from negative energy somehow. It's so crazy. Look at you're like, no, no, look at. Let me show you. I'm gonna explore with you. But right now, you're showing people with a positive passion. Like it's okay to love unconditionally. It's okay to make a commitment to something that's positive. Wow, this is really good. I love it. I love reading for you, son. Anytime you hop on this channel, I will read for you. Anytime. Yeah. So you just basically spread positive energy is what you're doing here, and you're just giving people good vibes is what you do, and you just tell people to kind of set themselves free from whatever they're doing and find themselves as a true version of their I guess their soul. I know it sounds really over the top, but that's what I get. All right. Thank you, son. Really, thank you. All right. What do we got here? Stefani, Sarah Bell, Sabrina, Jennifer, 34 Cushy. I'm not laughing at it. I'm telling you, 34 Cushy. I love the name. Like it's the best name. Like how can I not love it? It's like I see it like on bumper stickers now. I'm gonna see it on hats. All right, Stefani, here we go. Look at mid deck pull. Mid deck pull. It's so crazy. And I love doing this because when I shuffle, cards jump, they do their own thing. Like you can see the Emperor's coming out. All right. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. All right. Stefani, let's go. Stefani. All right. So to me, that's like you'll move forward for the one. This is what it is. Like you would move forward for the one. If they're I don't want to use the word domestically. Like if they're like put together, they'll do everything, but they're happy. But they're genuinely happy, not like happy like I'll be happy when the doors are open and everyone sees us, but happy like all the time. And I mean not unrealistically happy, but you would go race to that person. I mean, you'd send that message out. I think you're even looking even to the past relationships, saying, is there someone I could go back to, right? And I think you're looking even deep into that relationship is who is that person? But there's a relationship that's coming in. Don't look past, look forward because this relationship coming in, you're going to manifest this relationship that's coming in and coming in fast. You're going to create this out of nowhere. Emotionally, this is a new opportunity that's going to come in probably in March, starting in February. You're going to start to realize that you create your own reality. And what's going to happen is you're going to create your reality out of the divine, out of the ether. You're going to realize that the ether exists. The ether is a thing. Look it up. I want you to Google it. Look up the ether. The ether is something that exists, and you're going to take this chariot that you know exists in your real reality, and you're going to bring it into the I would call it even like into the subatomic particles, and just bring it into that like subatomic existence and create what you want. Create that reality. And you're gonna what we call manifest. See, look at it. Just I'm mid deck pulling here. You're going to basically reach beyond this dimension and start to build what you want. So Stefani, you're about to create into the ether and stop regretting. You have to stop regretting what you don't have and realize you can have anything you really want. It's your reality if you want it. You just have to claim it. That's all you have to do is claim it. All right, what do we got here? Um, so I would say if I were you, I would 100% start looking at like doing like manifestation dreams and stuff like that. Like maybe like as you go to bed at night, listening to something in your AirPods, like kind of like falling asleep with this manifestation sleep. like reprogram your subconscious when you're sleeping. Like, no joke. That's what I would do because you're about to change your reality. Because the ether is real. All you guys, anyone that listens to this, look it up. Look it up. All right, guys. What do we got up here next? I know some of you guys are queuing up here. All right, grab you. All right, Sarah. We have Sabrina, Jennifer, 34 Cushy, and the senior poo. All right. All right, Sarah, you're up here. Let's see what we can do for you. These reads are getting better. I hope Wednesday's reads are even better. There's some good energy last week. It was so amazing. It was just like it was like a shockwave. And then I ended up doing the Gemini read, which was like off the charts. It was one of the best reads I've ever done. It really was. I had someone reach out to me, and they were like, "Oh my God," it was just on point. All right, Sarah, here we go. Are we walking away from something? We moving on? Eight, eight significant. I look at the number eight. Look at manifestation. Sarah, if you've been listening to me, I bet you probably changed your mindset. You're probably sitting there walking away from whatever it was that you were thinking about. Maybe you're thinking about manifestations now, exploring the idea of creating your own reality. Is that a reality? Is that a possibility? Who knows? So, I mean, typically when we look at this card, when we look at the Page of Swords, when we're talking about the Page of Swords in general, um, it's a curious kid. It's gossip, spies, but it's knowing the truth. Imagine you knew the truth. Like in 3D, you knew the truth that you could manifest. Like someone said, "Hey, by the way, you can actually manifest," right? And you were given that opportunity. And by June, you were manifesting. Like you took $5 and you started to manifest that into more. And like people said, "Oh, it's called investing or whatever." We just spin it. That's kind of what happens. But you commit to doing something and you grow it. You flip the script, is what I always say, right? You take you take something little and grow it into something big. That's what happens. And the reality is, I think you have to commit to something that you want and say, that's my reality, and never set a foot off of that course. You never waver. You never waver. Anyone makes fun of you, just say fuck you and keep going. No one ever tells you to get off that course. Sarah, never get off that course. Look at never get off that course. This is your emotional perspective. If anyone ever tells you like you're wrong, you tell them to go fuck themselves and keep going. And there's no one who could tell you you're wrong because you're right, and you're gonna prove them they're right. Look at, because the divine has delivered this message to you, and when that message was delivered to you, it was basically given to you to follow through on it. And once you follow through on it, you get that new proposal, marriage, whatever it is that you're looking for, that new baby, and you have it because you manifested that completion, that marriage. This is marriage card, just so you know. So you say, well, I'm celebrating my completion. There's always going to be someone that wants you, right? You don't have to be the person who fights it. But if you want to be that air sign that becomes the queen, that becomes the wife, then you can. You don't have to fight it. You just have to roll with it. The universe says, well, hey, don't get in a fight with the person. Roll with the punches. Enjoy the problem. Make lemonade out of lemons. Whenever you get into heartbreak, figure out why you're in heartbreak. Don't get broken up. Figure out why you're in heartbreak. You're going to be in heartbreak all the time, but the universe wants to test you. Can you get back together? Yes, of course you can get back together. Of course you can get back together. But you're not always going to be a divine match to the person you're with, but that does not mean you shouldn't be with that person. If they can offer you a cup of love, that's amazing. Like I said, they can offer you maybe a marriage, they can offer you a commitment, they can offer you love permanency. That's all you're getting. So I think what I'm seeing here for you is you have this brand new chance of love, brand new chance of opportunity coming in. You're manifesting it. You just have to get off that mindset of it's not a reality for me, because your reality is whatever you set it to be. So I think you're almost get caught up in your head, but I think you're way more ahead of that. You don't get caught up in your head that much. Yeah, it's a very optimistic mindset. It's almost like no one can ever tell you otherwise because you're already going towards that mindset. Um, it's like anything else. Um, like what Jim Carrey always talked about, saying he was a millionaire or whatever. But that's everyone always talks about like that positive mindset. But no one can tell you can't do it, because who the fuck are they? Like they're just gonna tell you that you can't do it because they're afraid to even try. That's what it comes down to. If they tell you can't get married or have a baby or find the perfect guy, fuck them. That's because they're afraid to try. That's what it is. And that's what the cards are saying. They're just saying you are setting your own reality when you manifest. I love it. You're setting it from another dimension. You're setting it from your highest self. And your highest self is basically challenging you to make that reality whole. All right, Sabrina, how are we doing? Look at your cards are jumping too. Look at this. Yeah, Sabrina, look at. I love this. I love these kind of readings too. Sabrina, we talking about going through something dark, painful, getting the swords out of your back? Look at what's this card doing? That's a past life card jumped out. And that card right there is important. That's messages from past life. That means you're getting messages. That's like I see 1111, 111, 123, 333. And maybe there's choices out of this. Maybe you're getting too many past life messages. Maybe you're getting higher self messages. So what are we doing here, Sabrina? Let's see. Maybe this pain, I'm not even saying maybe, because you can see these swords, at least three of these swords are caused from this past life or this pain from this heartbreak. Some of this could be from a surgery, but I would say more likely this is from a relationship. Let's keep going here for a second. I would almost say like you're basically kind of ignoring the pain. You're not worried about it, but it does bother you. You're not you're not someone to kind of mess around with because you have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is showing that you're actually genuinely happy. You can make an offer. Um, I would honestly say like you have this ability to kind of grow from this. With the Pentacles here, you're showing me that you have the ability to commit. You have the ability to kind of go through community. Uh, you have a very big past life commitment, and you're able to kind of look at it once you've had time to process. You will look at it, and you won't be afraid to kind of look deep in it. Like pain's not a problem for you, but you will block it for as long as you can because you don't want to deal with the pain. Uh, but the universe is telling me whatever this pain that you're feeling, you're lucky to go through it because it's a justice for something that you've already gone through. You've gained an intuition upgrade. Like your intuition has gotten better. So Sabrina, your intuition has actually gotten an upgrade from something. That's why you feel so connected to past lives probably. So, but I think you're very much connected to these past lives. And I think, or even you're going to get connected to these past lives, but your intuition is very much upgraded. I think you can even you almost like maybe even dream about it. But I don't have that. I don't have that like direct message. Let me pull one more card for you here. No, it's more like it's more like you actually your past lives influence your current life. That's what it is. Because you have a lot of choices from your past life, a lot of baggage maybe from your past life is more like it. Yes. Okay. There you go. So that's what it would be. Because when I was seeing, um, what was it here? Gosh, it was oh yeah. So it was the Seven of Cups. This is like this is your dream realm. So it's this. That's what was making me think it's your dream realm. You know, like kind of have those weird dreams. That's all. But it's almost like that's how you're connecting into your past lives with this love situation. But you're gonna get over it very quickly. Like it was just to teach you a lesson, and not like a bad lesson. More like you're gonna find your own happiness. You're actually upgrading as a soul. It's really beautiful. All right. Okay, let's see. We have Jennifer, then we have 34 Cushy, and then we have the Senior Pooh. Let's see who else we have. Anyone waiting here? All right. All right. Thank you, Senior. Thank you. All right. I'm just going to close the queue out. All right. So, yeah. When I get really going with my intuition, I just let it ride. I let it really ride. I have a dining room table that's about 8 feet long, no joke. And I have these cards. God, I can pull them out for you guys. But these cards are they're transparent and they're so amazing. So like I can overlap them. I can't really use them here on the silk. This is actually real silk. So it's real silk from Japan. But anyway, but you can overlap them so I can have like the Queen of Swords on top of the page of swords, and it makes a brand new card when I do it. I'll have to use them sometime. But anyway, I have to figure a way to kind of get it. Maybe I can invert the silk, 'cause I have a couple versions of silk here. But the point is, it creates a brand new picture, and that's how I knew, probably about 3 years ago, and I've been reading for a while, but that's how I knew about 3 years ago. I had this really deep intuition of reading. I used to read by the book and all this other stuff, and I was always told, follow your intuition when you read. Follow your intuition, just follow it. Trust your intuition, follow that inner voice. And I did that, and it was so crazy. I was so on. I was so on. It depends on how connected I can get to the person too. All right. All right, Jennifer, here we go. Here's your read. King of Cups again. So this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Uh this I would say is somebody looking in on you, emotional perspective. They're holding the scepter, the King of the Cups is basically an emotional offer. They're holding their hand back. So with this blue, they're kind of holding back, but they're happy. I think they want to make you an offer. See how they're dipping their toe in the water? I'm thinking they're saying they want to offer you something. Um, Maybe they haven't done it or they haven't gone the full offer. Yeah, see, look at this mid deck pull, guys. You can roll it back and take a look. It's so crazy. I think you're feeling the connection. Um, this page of wands is a deep message. This is past life. They're everything you want and more. Like, see how they're the king of cups and they have all this water and you have all this desert. Imagine putting those two together. Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. It's like exactly what you need. And I feel like there's a connection here where you can actually get something connected on a higher plane, like from the 3D. There's someone connecting here coming in from this water sign. There's a passion here, though. There's definitely a passion I think that you're feeling or wanting, Jennifer. Maybe you're a fire sign, maybe they're a fire sign, but I feel like there could be fire in this chart. But this is past life. I love this, but this is heart, mind, soul center. But this is also could be online, or you're connecting to online. But this is 3D as well. So when I see this in this position, this is usually online or connecting to online. Someone's ignoring, and it's that pisses me off. Just so you know, it really does. And here we have the divine communication card. So either they're going to be reaching out or you're going to make them reach out because you're basically putting away burdens. You're saying this is the only choice you get because someone's waiting, and I feel like you've been waiting or they've been waiting. But when we fall in line here, when we fall in line with the emotional perspective, I feel that emotionally you've been waiting too long and you're kind of saying, I'm done waiting. You've been working on it and you're just done working on the situation and you don't want to do it anymore. The divine saying, make this offer, that's it, move on. Who is this person? Maybe this is a it's a very clouded situation. Like I feel like this is like one of two people, and that's what I'm wondering about with you, is it's one or two people because like the divine or the universe is saying like this is kind of like a choice, and it's not like there's a wrong choice. It's more like you're getting a choice. See, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I think in February you're getting a choice. It's one of two people, but there's no wrong choice. It's basically the universe is saying how can you make a wrong choice when they're both going to make you as equally as happy? Like one's going to be more fun, one's going to be more serious, one's going to be more domesticated. That's what's going to happen. I think you're going to come into like these choices. So I think Jennifer, I think you're coming into more choice. But someone's been leaving you hanging and that's not working for you. You want respect, you want your due. So the universe is going to end something or you're going to basically pull rank. I don't know if this is true or not, but that's what I'm seeing. Because I don't get Scorpio out of this, unfortunately. If this fell over here, I would, but I'm not seeing any of that. But I feel like you definitely want one of these two people. Um, but I don't feel like one of them's at work. And I feel like at past I might have thought they were, but I'm not sure right now. All right. All right, check in with me Wednesday. Let's see what else we can pull from this because that's an interesting read. It feels like there's two men after you. And I'm not even sure if that's, or two masculine, but one's like, I'll take action. Like, I'll claim her. It's kind of sexy. It really is. And the other one's like, I'm a deep thinker and he's slowly dipping his toe into the water. All right, 34 Cushy, how you doing? And then the Senior Pooh to finish this out. All right, 34 Cushy, let's do this. All right, mid deck pull. That's a deep thinker. That this person here, 34 Cushy, is pulling the blindfold off, trying to get rid of the swords because in this position from the divine down, this would be these swords sliding out. They have nothing to hold on to. Wet ground, they're gonna just fall. But emotional perspective, you basically want to let go of the pain from the past. But you're taking one of them with you. That's for sure. I think you definitely want to make sure you're protected going into the future. You will not forget what happened. Uh, but I feel like there's a breadcrumbing situation, possibly even. Uh, a, I wouldn't say even the breadcrumbing is the problem. I would say it's more like it's giving generosity or getting some help at a slower pace in the 3D. Maybe you're not feeling like someone's giving is at the rate they want. You can actually see someone's holding their hand out, and you're not getting the just rewards. And I feel like this is you. You're feeling like, whoa, what the hell? You're not texting me as much or something. We'll find out more here in a second. But there's a life lesson here. Fighting. Yeah, I feel like there's a problem going on here. 34. Let's see. Secrets everywhere. What do we got? Secrets. Tower moments possibly. So something's going on. I feel like there's a message not being received, and there's a life lesson being hidden. Oh yeah, something's going on. There's the life lesson is the fighting, is or the lack of fighting. I feel like you're feeling like somebody's not working with you. What is at the root of this? Moving on. I think you have to make a decision about moving on. You want to know if you're moving on is what's going to happen. So 34, you want to know if you should move on or you want to stay, but you have to focus on your happiness, and that's the life lesson. What makes you most happy? I think this is about communication. And are they doing what they're doing on purpose, or is this to make you unhappy? And I think the reality is they're just being selfish. Because I'm going to pull a card here. Yeah, see? They're not focusing on you. Like, that's what it is. They're not focusing on you. There's too many choices. Like, there's too many choices, like to go play a sport, to go hang out, to go to a movie, to go just watch a game. Like, there's too many choices. And it feels like it's sneaky, but it's not. There's no tower moments. It's just making you feel like you're not a choice, if that makes sense. So I think that's all it is, though. I think reality is, I think you were just one of the choices, and you weren't the choice. Um, and I think unfortunately, yeah, you did move on from him because you can see you moved on. But there was nothing sneaky going on. It wasn't like he was cheating on you. That's what I get. Yeah, you made a good choice. That's what the universe said. It was not a bad choice. All right, let's see, guys. How are we all doing? Good read, yeah, but you made a good choice. You made the right choice. So, Senior Pooh, you're up here next, and you're the last one. All right. Uh-oh, Senior Pooh. On your perspective, emotional perspective, no intuition. Something about being hurt, offering love, or being receiving love. This is in your 3D. This is how you sit there as you're watching this. You're blocking something. What are you blocking? The universe says you're blocking something. You're not working on something. You're not working on growing something, and you're still blocking. I think you're going to be. No, actually, you know what this is? I see this. I think you're going to basically turn your blocking off, is what this is. The Senior Pooh. You're going to basically learn weakness out of this intuition situation. So this is your emotional perspective. You basically, there's like no intuition. You're hurt. And the universe is saying, hey, let me offer you a cup of abundance, a cup of love. That's going to change your perspective. Currently, you're blocking, you're having a hard time. The number 9 is pertinent here. I do like to see this here, but that's the number 4, so that would tell me April. But what's more important here is you're feeling very in pain. I'm not trying to laugh, but you're blocking. So something's going on, but you can see your intuition is playing a big role here. At your root chakra by February, this kicks off, takes a hold. And I think that's what makes you change your perspective of unblocking, whatever that means. See? The star kicks a hold. Maybe you're an Aquarius, I don't know, maybe you're a water sign. Water's playing a very big part here, or there's a Leo here. But the water's playing a part here. You can see the Gemini. This would be a water sign. This could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but this also could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Um, that was the same thing. Let me pull another card here because that was a mid-deck pull. But maybe you're going through something with a air. No, that's a. I was gonna say air sign, but because that's usually an Aquarius, but that's an Earth sign. Maybe because of this, because of the air sign. Because this is going nowhere fast, but I'm wondering if there's a person coming in here. All right, let's see here. So that's probably why we're getting a lot of the twin cards then for the Gemini. And if it's moving slower than you would like, then it's not the outcome's not bad. It's definitely a lot of blocking. And the outcome I would say by it's September. And all I would have to give you is if you're happy and you enjoy the relationship, don't fight it. See? That's literally I just split the deck, shuffled, pulled one card. Don't fight something that doesn't need to be fought. Yeah, it has you confused because you want something faster, right? Don't fight something that doesn't need to be fought. There's love here. Your intuition has you all banged up. You're hurt over nothing. Be weak in the situation. Yes, you're okay. Your relationship is very, very good. Look, the star, your intuition is popping here. It's very good. Very good. At the end of this, you're going to end up being weak. I don't see heartbreak, so just let the relationship exist. That's all. Just let it exist. I'll tell you what, come back Wednesday, I'll read again. I'm telling you, I'll say the same stuff. It's so cool. But you just have to basically exist with the relationship. That's all. Yeah, so just ignore that. Just focus on the good stuff. If they don't text, they don't call, it's not because they don't love you. Maybe they're just busy. It's not because they don't love you. It's just because they're busy. Let them have freedom. Watch how fun it gets when you let them have freedom. That's all. Like it gets really fun. They're like, God damn, wow, this is really fun because you can really appreciate being away from each other. I promise you, that's all it is. You guys are very much on track. You just one of you is moving a little faster than the other. It happens. The universe is testing you. That's all. It's all right there. Your intuition's just not on. It's like your intuition's off for some reason. I can see it. So that's why you just checked in with me. That's it. I usually tell the universe to go fuck itself. That's usually what I say. Well, you're just going through a phase like all moon signs and air sign air. I'm sorry, all moon signs and rising signs. That's all. Just focus on meditating. That's all. Focus on meditating, giving time to yourself. If you have crystals, make sure they're charged. Uh, you know, try to use sunlight and moonlight, depending on what crystals you're using. But give time to yourself, meditate, focus on you. That's why your intuition's not going to work because you're not supposed to be using your intuition. You're supposed to be focusing on you. Enjoy people, enjoy company. Say hi to some friends. Let them know they appreciate that you're appreciated. Yeah, because it's your intuition's turned off because the ether, the other side, they want you to basically be a human. Go through some life lessons. That's all. All right. Check in with me on Wednesday. Let me know what you did different. Yeah, Orochi Bomb. I just closed the queue. Check in with me on Wednesday though, Orochi. I'll be here at 7 p.m. Eastern. I appreciate you. All right, guys. I'll check you out. All right. See you guys soon. All right.